Good afternoon. Try it again. The time is probably, say almost 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I made a dumb mistake. I left my computer open. You know, and my babies, they got up there and locked it up tighter than the drum. So I got it turned off, but I just have to see. I'm about ready to smack a kitty cat if it gets up there and gets my roast beef from Arby's. Well, I had to turn my phone off. It got all locked up. I don't know. There's Alexi, there's Blackie, there's Margaret, there's Nancy, there's Kathy. But went to the eye doctor, the Vision World there in Clarksville, Indiana. As far as what they call it, glaucoma, or whatever it is, I'm still on the borderline, not surgery or anything on my eyes yet. But my glasses going to go up one notch higher. And the doctor who's a family eye doctor, he retired last year. And the doctor I like, she was either off today or they got more than one, but wasn't there today. Had some other guy. So, what gets me confused is one better than two or two. How the heck your eye's bad? You can't tell. How they ask a small kid, a baby, or a 1 year, how they can tell you if it's good or bad? So why can't they use the same thing for us? So this good-looking girl, I know she's married. I told her, that I got a YouTube channel. I said, I only got 13 subscribers. I said, talk about first-time home buyers. I just talk about anything. I know she's married. She looked like she's married, but her husband should be so lucky to have somebody so sweet and so good looking. I know she's at work. She got to be nice. But I'm giving her the compliments that she deserved. I'm old enough to be, I say, a grandpa. But if I had a young girl like that, I would die with a smile on my face. But that never happened. But she is a beautiful young girl. Her husband should be very proud of her. I'm watching Blue Buds on TV, but I'm kind of mad at prison. It should stay in the landscape mode. But it don't for some reason. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I'm not that smart up in the head. I don't know nothing about computers, but I know I can either run YouTube or run Twitch. I can't run both of them. So, I tell you, the graphics card I got, just won't handle it, or the memory. People has emailed me, text me, however you do it, on YouTube. So you need a gaming computer, some good RAM, good memory, but I can't afford it. Somebody mentioned today, start a GoFund page. I don't even know how to do that. But I just can't get my computer to do it. It says something about HDR or something, graphics card. But I try to look on the internet, see if I can buy me a graphics card to put in there. Most of the graphic cards I've seen were for desktops. So that means I'm up the creek without a paddle. Like it's what I found on the internet. I don't know what that blankety blank I'm talking about, maybe. I don't know. But the person tell me that cell phone bracket should come in, I guess Saturday. It could be here Friday. It depends how the person that sent it, sent it out. So that's something to, think about. So but when I go to the doctor this month around the 20th, but I don't know exact day it is. So that's be the next time I go out in my automobile. Unless my son decides he has to go to Charlestown and pick up his medicine, but won't know until Thursday night. So, that's something, just have to wait and see.
Big 12, contact Cindy 701 for 8.42. Have a good day.
But it's okay. Man, this must got mayonnaise on it. Guess they are horseradish. My son knows I don't like mayonnaise. He got Arby's sauce. Usually when we get an Arby's with cheese or cheddar and what do they call it? Usually horseradish. There's socks. I'm about ready to get rid of him. He knows the rules. He's the #1 tomcat. He's over 10 years old. He knows not supposed to get on top of the radio or my computer. He has been spanked with a newspaper, fly swatted. But how many times you have to teach a kitty cat how to behave yourself? I said, you're #1. I keep telling Socks that you know the rules. The mother baby sees you do it. Margaret. Margaret is named after my late mother. You got Alex. That's Margaret's firstborn. You got Nancy and Kathy. That's Margaret's second batch of babies. And Blackie here is Wildcat's baby. Socks is watching the video on here. Because sometimes if I show him and I got it on the big screen TV, you know, he loves it. And the blanket I'm sitting on, it's a blue blanket. That's his baby blanket. So that's Socks' baby blanket. Can you talk to him, Sock? Can you go meow?
1153 300.
You can donate cards, gift cards. Like that pet place. I done got the names PetSmart, whatever. Got one in Clarksville, one in Jeff. I guess Walmart, they got big bags of cat food. Gas cards like Sunoco, Shell, I don't know. They got Casey's in your state. We got a Casey in Scottsburg and Charlestown. So I got no place I can walk to. I walk to the mailbox. That's about a half a mile, give or take a little. But I got my babies. My children wants to follow me. So I guess I had to get me a big switch and spank them, make them go back, because they don't need to get on the main road because there's more traffic in the driveway. I don't know what Arby's done to their sauce, but but Pepsi's not really a sponsor. I don't get paid for them. But that's why I promote Pepsi Zero sugar, because people has diabetes.
Bearing 2050.
There's other soft drinks that got sugar free.
300 for 05.
Just like a good-looking girl at the eye doctor, Vision Works or something. She knew about Pepsi Zero. She's cute, but she's married, probably got kids. But that's how you want to go. Get a younger girl and die with a smile on your face. But that's okay. She got her own house. I got my own house, but she's married. But I gave her my YouTube channel. So if she's listening to this, I usually do. They just hit the remote control on my TV and unmute it. See, I got smart kitty cats. They want to listen to Blue Blood. It's on Ion TV, if you got it in your state. So, and I like to have a Kubota tractor, in case there's anyone new, but I got nobody on me here.
25.12.
Go to other YouTube channels. Maybe I should put that in my message.
Exit 38 Indy Center Road.
Let's see if I can do that right. So,
Verify Alpha, Indy Center 12377. Delta 1790.
so, well, I put on there RD on the Scene, YouTube, and Kern County Crime Watcher. That's a couple of them I listen to. And last night was Tuesday. Yeah, last night was Tuesday. Man, I'm so messed up. Today's Wednesday. So here you are. You all want this bread? You ready? Suck. Throw it on the floor, let them go after it. Usually what I do on Wednesday, I go to the dollar store, get me a Clark County weekly paper and a Scott County paper. But I didn't stop at the Leota General Dollar Store. So that's okay. I can wait till tomorrow. But you sure I got kitty cats that growl like dogs? That growl like dogs. Because I see that roast beef bread to them. So it'd be nice if it wasn't cold. I'd go for my walk and I lose weight. We do have to go back to the eye doctor in about a week. We get a text or something, because they usually have everything there and you wait and they put your lenses in, but nope, they was out of it. But since my son wants this and that, He pays for that out of his pocket.
UPS 26, Benny Center, Clement San
But
28.
that's okay. He can afford it. I can't. Take it away, Sock. You're number one.
25, Benny Center.
And I put another YouTuber in there. If I could spell it right.
Center.
I think it's Bravo Street Media.
Streamer enemy Sanford 24. Streamer at 24. EPS 2060, 10 degrees right, vector traffic.
And there's another one. This is a sheriff's department. I forget what state it is. They call it Live on Patrol. I can't even spell patrol. Live potato.
104, you checking in? 40 center ready.
Well, because I can't think on Peatrol. Live on patrol. I think I spell it right. No, that's just some of it.
You caught up, contacted now 123.7.
Man, you hit something and it pops up something else. So that's what you get when you got big fingers.
62, click right, Trier, Julie Bravo.
So
Good, 171, contact, City 23.
well, that's okay. But I'm trying them. Since, I guess you can see the comments later. But I wish I could use my computer. But I left it open, and my babies walked on it and locked it up tighter than a drum. I got it shut off. Maybe I'll leave it off, but I can't get into it. So I logged and said password used too many times. I guess they walked on it. How can you put passwords in unless you hit enter? I left it on Bakersfield scanner, so how can it be logged in? It can't be. I wasn't home. I guess somebody's tapping in. I don't know. Even I'd be saying I'm watching Blue Bloods. Oh, once it takes off and go back to the menu, all on its own. It sounds like I got a ghost in my house. People go out and have your eyes tested. And, I'm a great person. This girl time to get the glasses, this and that. She's real sweet. I know I'm old enough to be her grandpa. But if she wasn't married, that'd be one way to go. Die with a smile on your face. Then they couldn't close the casket. Ha ha. Joke, joke. But, just be faithful to everybody. If I had a girlfriend like her, as good looking as she is, she works at the Vision World, Vision Works. I'd be so happy every day. I would lose weight, more weight. In a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatever, is 50-50. You got to compromise. Don't fight. Don't hit each other. You compromise. My dad and mom was married over 40 years. My grandpa was married over 60 years. I don't know exactly what, but that'd be something, you compromise. So I know if I put my phone down to go to the outhouse, my cats is going to walk on it. But since I've been home, my alarm did not go off. It's either the prison or YouTube or something. It's causing that sensor to go off. It's a Libre 2 sensor. I was getting mad. I was ready to jerk it off of my arm and throw that sensor off the window. But it didn't do that until I started live streaming. Unless that sensor, I don't know. When it comes to electronics, I'm dumb as owl crap. So, maybe I'll try my computer and turn it on and see if it's still locked up, because it got the light on over, I guess, the big capital letters. But I don't know which cat done it, but I guess they telling me to stay off of the computer. So that means no more live streaming on my computer unless it comes out of the lock mode. But how can you come out of lock mode? It says, these numbers. You cannot put it in it. It won't let you. So them cats locked my computer up like nobody's business. Sometimes I like to kill my kitty cats, but it's cruel and easy punishment. But I haven't killed a cat. I love them so much. They eat better than I do. I don't like tuna fish. Anytime I got tuna fish, I buy for the kitty cats. Or canned cat food. Outside cats tonight had their dry food and canned cat food. Today's Wednesday. I went through 4 gallons of them since the first. So that's a whole lot of milk. But, I got a big pitcher. I put more water in it than I do milk. But I guess instead of three times a day, just feed them at breakfast and supper time. But they do them outside cats does go out and catch mice. Because I'll be looking out the window, you see one cat running, then about 30 seconds later, they all running after them. In these videos that I done in my mobile today, I try to number them right, but I don't know what I did, but I don't know if I got in the dead zone that kicked me off of prison or what. I'm sorry. Then I started it up. What I should have did is use my camera and upload it later. That's what I should have did. So, I like to go live streaming because it seems like you get more people, like Roger and Kern County and all them, but I just can't afford it. Since I ain't got 50 subscribers, I can't afford to go out live streaming. If there's a car wreck close to me, I'll probably could drive to it if there's a safe place to pull over. But I ain't going to drive up and down 65 looking for wrecks. So that's something to, look at. If I hear it, if it's close to me and I'm not sleeping, because I take one old man's nap. If I had a good-looking girl like it waited on me at the eye doctor doing this, I'd be happy as I can be. But I say she's married because she looked like she had wedding bands on, but that's okay. But she is a beautiful young lady. If I had a girl like that in my bed at night, I'd probably be going to bed at 8 o'clock at night. I'd be so proud. If I had one as young like she is, I'd be proud to show her off. Say, look, this old man got a good-looking lady. And I would be a sugar daddy. So I ain't got no money, so I could be no girl's sugar daddy. I might have an automobile. If you work, you're going to pay for the gas. I think that's equal because wear and tear on my car unless you got a vehicle. But, that's my opinion. But girls got their mind made up what they want in a gentleman. Some of them want guys that beat them up. But my woman has to be over 21. Kind of on the skinny side. Eggs, if you know what I'm talking about. No cantaloupes or watermelons, because they got back problems. So I'd rather go with eggs or apples. So, because they don't have the back problems. I think that's PG. So, maybe I try my computer after a while, but I do need another computer. If you're any YouTubers and you're using Prism, what do I need in a laptop? Some people say a gaming computer. And the problem is when I bring up Prism on my computer, it says something about HDR, graphics card. Always, I don't have the right graphics card in my computer. And I got an HP computer. Let's see if I get my little pad of paper and get the model number. It's an MVLQ031K, if that tells you anything. I know it ain't got a very good graphics card, but I can figure people wants to play games or live stream. Why can't HP and them come out with a computer that got a good graphics card, good memory, all this. But no, they got to have a cheap one that you can survive on. So that's one thing, I'm asking for. If you know anything about computers, you probably know what I'm trying to say and don't know what I'm trying. You got to have a good graphics card. And like I say, when I bring up prison, it said no HDR or high definition or resolution. I guess that's what it is. So they tell you I need some kind of high DR graphics card. And I don't know what I'm looking at when it comes to that. I seen Best Buy got a gaming computer, but I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what graphic card is the best. $300 or $400 or less than $200, they ain't gonna have the best graphics card in it. So I'd be wasting my money. Probably have the same thing I got. And if I ask them, they're there to make money. They make money for what they sell. They're a salesperson, so I can't really believe somebody. If you want to make a donation and laptops, and you go to Amazon, and my name, 4375, at Post Office Box number 1, Charlestown, Indiana. Gift cards. If you got PetSmart, cat food, big bag of maybe Meow Mix. I know they don't have 40 pounds of Meow Mix. Maybe a climbing post for kitty cats. Because they keep wanting to climb up in that window. If you look, they keep falling out of it. Or they get up on my TV and want to, maybe that's something. But, man, I'm getting my feet run over. The kids is acting like in their terrible tubes. It's Kathy and and Margaret. I had to look real close for Margaret. So, that's something. And I told you about the gas cards. I told you I got a Sunoco, I got Shell, I got Casey, Circle K, which you all might know, but the one that starts with a V, Valorals or something, VAL or something, none in Scottsburg, but Charlestown and Jeff, they do. And I got the cable where I can plug it into my cigarette lighter since some anonymous donor. So thank you for that. So that's something to look at. You can send donations like money, but you have to use post office money order. And if, say, I don't know what a post office money order limit is, say $500, I can take it to the bank and open up a savings account and have it as an escrow account. You can specify what to use it for. You can do that. I know gasoline's it's under $2.75 in Scottsburg. It's under $3 in Clarksville and Jeff. Somebody let me know about the GoPro. Can I do live streaming with GoPro? I did saw a video that you could link the GoPro to Bluetooth. Okay, so if you got your phone on YouTube and doing live stream, and you got your GoPro Bluetooth to your cell phone, does that mean that I can use that camera for a better picture? I don't know the answer. Like I said, I'm 70 plus years. I'm just learning about YouTube, learning the live stream. And is there a better camera than your cell phone that maybe you can put it on a tripod that you can live stream to your phone? I don't know. And it looked like that wreck they have on I-5 that maybe he was using a cell phone. But I never heard anybody putting a cell phone on a tripod. I've never seen any accessories for that. Maybe they do. I don't know. Like I say, I'm a rookie. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. I said, I am old. I got high blood pressure, sugar, 4 heart attacks. I'm not supposed to use a weed eater, but I do. And I use a riding lawnmower. It was donated to me by a second neighbor. My first one was a John Deere. It finally got to the point it locked, the bearings or something locked up. So I traded that. I traded my Ford Ranger in on it, plus $1,400 from the stimulus check and $50 a month payment. So that tells you. But I don't have enough subscribers to get somebody like Kubota Tractor, just to give me one. Because I don't have that many subscribers or followers. That's how come I show you all what I like to have. It's a dream. A Kubota tractor, it's about the size of a 1025R, with a bucket on the front, which the bucket got a quick connect, if you know what I'm talking about, and a backhoe where I can clean my ditch out, my little creek. I guess a regular bucket would do, but you got one like the county and state use, that'd be okay. That means I have 2 buckets, but that other bucket be okay. And maybe a rotary tiller goes back on that Kubota. It's just a dream. If God wants me to have it, God will get it to me somehow or another. I'm not trying to spam you. I show you my house. I'm plus 70 years old. Just by going to the eye doctor, taking my son to the eye doctor, stop at the JC store in Sellersburg, got 2 gallons of milk. But if I drink a glass of milk, I don't know why it does it, I have to go to the outhouse. I can tell you want milk, but I take vitamin D 3,000 or 3,000 IUs or something. I don't know. But I had problems before with B12. Now I'm having problems with my D. Maybe it's D3. I don't know. I slept since then. But I'm going to have to find out why I'm low on D3. But my insurance won't cover it. But I don't know why they won't cover it. Because if the doctors prescribe it because you got diabetes, this and that, they should cover it. But they don't cover any of the items that you get from the drugstore. But maybe it's cheaper just to get over the counter. But I looked on my pill bottle to see what vitamin it is. I can't find it over the counter. I can find D1, D2, D3, but I guess the I units, whatever the heck that is, I don't know about. So that's something, it happened. The little kitty cats, they knocked my signal off of the TV. So, no, they hit my remote control. I know I got to check my outside cameras. See, like I said, my TV goes crazy. It goes to either the menu or goes back to the HDMI. It drives me batty. I know the TV's smart at me, but, it's weird. Or if you go in the bathroom, you take the remote control issue. You come back, the TV's off. I got a ghost in my house. I can watch YouTube. I might fall asleep and take a nap. I wake up, I don't hear nothing. It's turned up again. So, it's weird. It's weird, but... So you know what I've asked for. When you send a donation, don't send cash because you got fees in the post office. So say if you live wherever you live at, you can get an envelope, address it to yourself, say put $1 in it. See if you get it, but nine chances out of 10 you won't get it. So that's something. But my son got some food at Sam's, which if you got Sam's in your state, it's part of Walmart. So that tells you something. He buys stuff, then he'll bag it up, put it in smaller bags, and then he'll put it in his freezer. So that way, because I know what food's mine is in the freezer and what's his in his freezer. He buys his own food, he cooks his own food. I buy my own food, I cook my own food. Because when I buy, my son don't like. Like if I buy a meatloaf, and he fixes a big one, I buy a pound, he buys a pound, and he fixes it. Because it comes to meatloaf, he's a little bit better cooked. But I like meatloaf. It got onions in it. My mom and dad used to fix meatloaf with, I think, oats in it. And I think cheese. And you know what I'm talking about. So, that's something. But some people who email me, or however do it, say, why would you want a girl to be there? All I got to talk to is these kitty cats. My son, when he takes his medicine, he's out of it. He, just like that trip to Clarksville, it's about 25 miles away. Then you have to wait at the eye doctors. And this and that. Then you go to Sam's. If you know what Sam's is, you know how big it is. then you have to drive 25 miles back home. So that takes a lot. So I'll probably fall asleep early tonight. So, that's something. And when you all send donations like cards, like Sunoco gas cards, which I got a Sunoco in Scottsburg, Indiana, got a Sunoco in Charlestown, got Shell stations, we got Marathon stations, but, like I say, I like to, go to the closest place to get met. Where I live around Henryville, Memphis area, you don't really have a grocery store. But I can't walk to you. I have to drive to you. But I like the people that lives in Scott County. They're polite. They're all this. When I used to stop in the General Dollar store in Henryville, this young lady, she was real polite. But she lives on the same main road I do. I miss her there. She asked this old man, I've seen how she treats senior citizens. They say, sir, ma'am, can I help you with anything? Do you need help carrying it? She is real polite. Then this other dollar store, the General Dollar Store, at Leota Road and the State Highway. She's real sweet. I guess maybe she's assistant manager. I guess she would mind me saying her first name, Becky. She's real sweet. I think she got 2 kids, 3, a nice old man. But he does treat her pretty good. She'd probably kill him if it was there. That's how polite, because every time I went in, she's always knows what I get when she was at the General Dollar Store. She knows her customers. She say, John Doe, did you forget this? And you get scratching your eye. I said, yes, ma'am, I did. They know the customers. So that's one thing, a good employee is. I'm going to give Becky a shout out at the Family Dollar Store in Scottsburg, Indiana. Thank you for your service that you do to your customers. I think the Family Dollar Store should give you a pay raise, which I don't go that way unless I have to go to the JC store because it's across the road from the JC store. So that's one place I do. If I want to see different faces, like I say, I'm at home. All I look at is the kitty cats. Look at my son when he's up, or dream about somebody. That's one thing. People sees me walking, they don't get to see me. They worry about you. That's when you got neighbors that cares. But my 2 neighbors got my cell phone. I get a text every once in a while, and they said, Tom, you okay? I said, yes, sir. And all this. So that's one thing that I think about. I can't get out. But when we came back from the eye doctor and Sam's and the JC store, we stopped at the mailbox. Have I heard any from my lawyer? I wanted $50,000. They sent me papers to take it, have it notarized and sent back in. It sounded like them lawyers is putting the screw to me. Is it what it sounds like? I'm going to tell you. I don't think I'm being treated fair. And it's Isaac and Isaac, also known as the Hammer in TV ads. You know, they told me, I said, how much you want? I said, 100,000. So I'm going to have future medical bills. And they said, well, there's nothing in your paperwork saying you're going to have future medical bills. I said, that's awful funny. I'm still taking pain medicine for my shoulder. I'm still seeing the doctor every 3 or 4 months for the problem. So how there ain't still future medical bills? I said, I watched the doctor put it in. And them lawyers said, oh, it's not in there. I went to rehab. And I think it was Care First in Scottsburg. They told me I needed to come back. And I watched them type it in, future medical, to come back in, 6 months. I saw it put it input in the computer. But Care First says there's nothing about it. So somehow these lawyers or somebody putting a shaft to me. But where I tell people about them, I said, right now, hell no. Because I was told, $100,000, you would get it for pain and suffering. They said I don't get nothing for pain and suffering. Does that sound right? Because these lawyers is from Kentucky. The law office is Isaac and Isaac, also known as the Hammer and Hammer. But I think I'm getting screwed. I know they get 40%. But they said, well, we guarantee you to get you $50,000. Here's a dumb mistake I made. It's not in writing. But I won't recommend these lawyers to anybody else. And I will not believe when I see on TV, say, well, we got this and that. I've talked to a friend who had the same lawyer. His truck was totaled out. He got shafted just like I did. You could say we're kind of family in about way through late wives and stuff like it. We was family. Because some of those, my first wife was dead. Their family would kill you and spit on you because they were from Hazard, Kentucky and other places like that. That shows you the kind of people I grew up back there. But I'm not threatening anybody. I'm not telling you to write letters to these dumb lawyers or American Insurance because they lied to me. Why should I have to pay my own medical bills with my car insurance? My insurance, automobile insurance, should be suing this woman's American family. So American family knows that my insurance picks up the first $5,000. To me, that sucks. All they doing is paying my insurance company back. No. I want her insurance, American Family, to pay me, not my insurance company. I don't know why them lawyers went after my insurance. I guess anytime you get in a wreck, if you got insurance and pay the first $5,000, but this is where I'm getting the shaft. So she getting off scot-free. So I want $50,000 because, I still have trouble with her. I spent over $1,200 on CBD gummies, which my medical insurance will not pay for. So They owe me, with tax and everything, $2,000 they owe me for my medicine because the American insurance won't pay for it. So I'll catch y'all later. It must be turn. They get ouch! I'm getting my foot ran over, so I said goodbye.